All right, so we are back, and we are on the lead up to Austin McBroom versus Gib. The fight is upon us this Saturday, September 10th, and if you guys didn't already know, your boy's hitting the watch party once again. That's right, I am back for not only Austin versus Gib, but we are watching UFC 279 right here on the channel, so I want you guys to be here 6 p.m. PST for the return of the W.A.D.E Concept watch party. But today's video is about the media workouts leading into the Austin and Gib fight. And the big takeaway isn't the lack of promotion Austin's doing or the fact that he looked like Zero from holes in his outfit. It is the little tells in both Gib and Austin's game plans heading into this fight. And there are some things I don't even know if they meant to show. And based on this footage, who can execute their game plan? Only one way to find out. So, breakdown. Let's go. Shout out Marcos at Fight Hub TV, baby. Oh, okay, hold on. I wasn't ready for bunny ears out of the shorts already. Don't know why he wears his shorts like that, but maybe he's just too damn big in the quads, you understand? But already laying power shots down on the pads. Okay, give me a second to settle in here. Nice jab, nice bounce in between here. Some head movement up and down. Jab, right hand. Woo! This left hook, baby. Talk to me nicely. Now, I'll say this. No, I don't like that he drops that left hand right here by his hip as he finishes off his jab right hand, then comes across with a big hook. But the finish is nice here. Straight across, that hook is parallel, that chin is guarded with the shoulder. That's super nice. But Gib has shown in the past he does load that lead hook up a bit. What I mean by that is Gib is a combination puncher. He throws combinations when he enters range. It's jab, jab, level change, jab, right hand, boom. Can you notice? This is the motion, but here, not as much. And this is why I'm excited for Gib, because that first hook does have big time power, and it's not as much of a tell as I've seen from him before. Nice jab. Good extension on these jabs is what I want to see. You see that follow through? He's not just touching the pad here and stopping. Give me that follow through with that jab. Because not only is he landing flush and punching through that pad, but he's doing so without overstriding and overextending on this shot. And here again is another example of that. He's behind this jab, that shoulder's across, that chin is down, and that full extension on this bad boy. Right? We like that. And honestly, you watch this, Gib does have some more pop on those shots. Come on. That's what I'm saying. He's sitting down more on these shots. Boom. Big right hand underneath. And he's stinging that pad and the weight transfer onto the lead leg because he knows the next shot he's throwing is there. Uppercut. Gib is sitting down on shots more than I've ever seen him do, with some power that I, quite frankly, even on the pads, haven't seen him throw before. Nice double jab. Okay, we got a Leon appearance. Chilling. Look at him. He's got these red boxing gloves on, and he looks like a character at a Street Fighter or something. Leon's the GOAT, man. Go buy his PT class. Yeah, man. Again, cutting off the ring. Hook. And this right hand is bad intentions. I'm telling you, Gib is sitting down. I know I said it earlier, but this is the most I've seen him sit down and really, boom, through shots. Leon says, throw the jab from the hip. Okay, let's see a little bit of this. All right, hiding the jab a little more. Only thing is, there is a bit of a hitch here from Gib. Austin does the same thing, though. It's a little bit of a tell when you go to throw your jab and you do this number. You see that little, it's so small. Like from here you throw. You see him winding it. There's the wind, and then you get the fake, and then we throw it, right? So it's like a little bit of a wind up to throw that jab. And I guess you could call this a feint, but it's not really. It's just Gib trying to put power behind this jab and throw it from the hip. This all looks good. This finish, and from here, boom, that looks nice. We just don't need this wind up beforehand, because this is a major tell for when you're going to throw it. Right there. And again, you see it over and over. Once you see it once, it's hard to miss it. And again, everything else is nice though, man. And I do like him throwing it from the hip, just a different variation on the jab. Oh, okay. Those last three hooks are the best hooks Gib through the entire session. And he's walking forward with them. Watch these last three. One, that's beautiful. Doesn't go anywhere near our hit. Just fires off. Again, beautiful. Again, beautiful. Moving forward. All right, what we got? Slip counter. Boom, slip counter. Now, Gib is getting himself a little crossed here to where he's having to throw this shot across his body, which is not terrible. Like, it's still a great shot. But something I think Leon's trying to tell him here is to step out and give himself an open pathway to land this right hand so that he's not throwing it across his body. Gib goes slip under the jab, right? Steps in, slips under. But his back leg stays stationary right here. Instead, to have that better balance in that straight line shot, you would not only roll that shoulder forward off the jab, but you would step out while doing it. Boom. And then that right hand comes across, where Gib kind of throws across his body here because he throws and then the right foot follows. If Gib steps here first, boom, on one motion, you don't step, then lean, then throw. It's all one motion. Step, bang, across. That shot has even more venom on it, and he's already reset when the angle changes. So I think that's what Leon's trying to get him to do there. Step out as he throws that. That's a little better. You see it there. That last one, you see him actually step before. Even though it's just a minor little step. You see it right there. And look how his level changes even quicker because of it. Step, and then look at that shot. Boom. That one's cleaner. I'm telling you, he looks different. I'm just saying, he looks different. Gib did say his boxing IQ was rising, and we're not seeing his defensive IQ here, but just the different variations that I'm seeing from Gib and this new added power, I like a lot. But Gib is only one half of the main event, and we do have to take a look because Austin is a legitimate threat. So let's see what he brought to the media workout. The first thing Austin says is, I even got the bucket hat on. Bro, you look like every rapper from 2003 whose music video was recorded on LimeWire. I don't know who told you to put a bucket hat on, but that wasn't it, though. Austin changing angles, framing out. Here's what I was talking about with the difference in pad holding for Austin and Gib. And this will be a reoccurring theme with Austin. He jabs like this, bop. It's all tippy tap. It's all bop, 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 bop. And that's fine, I guess, because you're just working hand speed, really. That's all it is. But if you get used to that range and you don't fully extend on shots, sometimes you do develop that habit of just throwing here. Bop, 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 bop. You see it a lot, and it can have an effect if those are the habits you build. Right? Just everything really tight, in close. He's not really trying to throw hard. And you see his coach trying to, yeah, you see it here. He's trying to mimic Gib, and look, he tries to mimic Gib here, right? With the level change, jab underneath, and he even takes a look over here like, yeah, that's a clear shot at giving them, and that's probably who he's looking at there. It's okay. That's interesting. And Austin's a great athlete, so when he throws, that's a nice jab. Look at the hand speed here, right? Being able to protect not only with his hands, but look at his movement in and out. Slip. He's a good athlete. He's going to pick this sport up very quickly, and he already has started to. He's got natural gifts. You can't deny that. But here's the thing, and again, we're not seeing a ton from Austin, and that is one of the bigger things that'll tell you that Austin's not going to show a lot. Watch this left hand. This is something you'll never see him throw in a fight. That is god-awful. And it shows me that Austin's not here to show too much, right? Because he's not going to throw that on fight night. There's no way in hell. They've practiced that, or that's part of his technical prowess, because that is not a shot that's going to hurt a fly. That's not anything thrown with intention, and it's not really anything thrown with technique. So this should tell you the rest of this open workout, Austin's not going to take very seriously at all.
We don't give enough away, man.
Yeah, you hear the coach. Do you hear that?
We don't give enough away, man.
We don't give nothing away, man. Except probably some leftover tickets to your show because you changed venues twice, then didn't promote where tickets would go on sale for the new show that was in a bigger stadium for some reason, but then you decided to only sell 1/10 capacity, and still tickets are not sold out, and we're 2 days away. They're not gonna sell out. So while it might not be in the ring, there will be things you might have to give away. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, we get a little something there, and again, Austin's hand speed is nice. Pop, pop. And in and out movement, right? Boom, boom, boom. He moves like a high-level athlete, you know? Bouncy on the shots. Austin's still doing the thing where he opens his mouth for shots. Watch him open. This isn't him breathing. Like, no one breathes like, I've never seen that. So I don't know what this thing is that he does here, but it's a good way to get your chin taken off your fucking skull if you don't land that shot with that mouth wide open. I don't know what that is. So again, Austin right there, he's not trying to show a ton of stuff in his open workout. I mean, for Christ's sakes, the man showed up in basically 2003 era FUBU. He had flip-flops on, but on his channel, he dropped some new sparring and training footage that I want to dive deeper into, because I think that is where we're going to find the real impact of his game plan and strategy. It may put him in a great position to have a highlight reel performance versus Gib, or it could completely backfire. Let's take a look. I want you guys to watch something here and the difference between Austin's 2 uppercuts. Watch his rear hand uppercut, right? There's, again, a lot of upper body with this, but it's a push uppercut. There's not a lot of sting behind that shot. Your rear hand uppercut should bang and really drive through that opponent. Again, he throws it here. Opponent does a good job of getting his guard up so it doesn't get through, but Austin's momentum immediately is stopped. What I've said from the beginning with Austin, that naturally his left hand is not something he's super comfortable with yet. When he throws that, it just doesn't look like there's a lot of sting or pop behind it, or really a lot of commitment to it. So maybe if you're playing devil's advocate, he wanted to throw this to set up a lead hook, but I just don't see it. It doesn't look like a shot that he throws very naturally. Now let's watch Austin's lead hand, and then we're going to talk about this framing that we see here. Austin being in the corner and him constantly being on his back foot. But let's take a look at this uppercut and watch the weight transfer, right? He gets into this shot, boom, and lifts the head. Again, you see the weight transfer of the lead leg, bang, that one splits the guard. Great fucking shot. Now, just for a second, let's talk about where Austin is. They're obviously simulating Gib pushing him into corners or into the ropes, and this is a risky play in my opinion, because if Austin's relying on landing a big shot on Gib, going backward, like counter-fighting Gib off the back foot the entirety of the fight, he has to have uber confidence that he is deadly accurate continuously, round after round, even when he's tired, because the more Gib does this and not only controls where he wants the fight to be, but lands continuous volume because he is only on the front foot, if Austin can't sting him and get him to walk onto a shot like he's been saying in all these interviews that he wants that pressure, that Gib's not ready for what happens when he brings that clumsy pressure, if Austin isn't able to land, it's going to be a long night for him. Next, we have, again, him on the ropes and countering off, right? He's being pressured, shots to the body, and again, he's back on the ropes, but he's trying to counter off those. All right, back on the ropes again, lead uppercut, beautiful. Left hand down the pipe, that's a better left hand than I've seen Austin throw. That one's nice. This is 100% what they want to do to Gib. They want Gib to walk in behind his jab, nothing else. Austin wants to time it. As he see that jab come out, he's going to time it, throw the uppercut underneath. Bang, that one stuns him. Left hand puts him away. I guarantee you this is how they want to finish this fight. Gib walking forward onto a shot, slipping, banging the uppercut underneath, left hand behind. Bang. Yep, that's the one. And again, we see it. This is clear as day. They think Gib is just going to walk right into these shots, and Austin's going to allow him to. He's going to back himself into the corner, pull counter. That's the idea here. 100%. So yeah, I mean, there it is. Austin's not even trying to be secretive about it, but even in this footage, you see a continuous allowance of space to then walk that opponent onto a shot, which is usually the lead uppercut to start the combination, then left hook or overhand or straight down the pipe to finish it. And on the other side of things, now that we've seen Gib, he's dangerous too. So really this thing comes down to Gib's patient pressure, variety, his technical entries, and the way he wants to sit down on power shots when he does get to the places he can find success. For Austin, it really is trying to manipulate Gib moving forward, having him walk onto a shot with feints, with a little bit more of that inviting kind of back pedal to say, hey, listen, I'll put myself on the ropes just to try to lull Gib to sleep, and then bang, boom, left hand over the top. It's an interesting strategy from Austin, but if Austin can get Gib to walk onto a shot and in those 10-ounce gloves, like he's been saying, he could end this fight with a spectacular knockout. That's all I got, man. This one was an in-depth breakdown, but I hope you guys liked it. My predictions aren't quite here yet, but they're coming, so stay tuned. But the biggest question is, whose game plan are you guys favoring more? Austin on the back foot looking to snipe, or Gib coming forward, big-time pressure, patient and technical, and this newfound power? I don't have those answers just yet, but the fight is on Saturday. In case you didn't know this thing was even happening, it is on Saturday, and I will see you guys live here for our watch party, where we don't know what's going to happen, but I guess we'll find out.